Hello YouTube, my name is Cards and Plastic, and today, finishing up my reviews of the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse. Batman, Last Night on Earth, Bane, Build-A-Figure Wave. We have Scarecrow and Bane. Now, these two are based on their appearances in the Batman Last Night on Earth graphic novel series. Well, I guess not series, just one graphic novel, but whatever. So, we'll start by taking a look at Scarecrow here, and you can see why I had him behind Bane. So, Scarecrow in the comic does not have legs. He, in fact, doesn't even have a lower body. So, that, very much limits his articulation because he can't move, but he does come with the stand, and that's his only accessory. Well, minus the card, but no one cares about the cards. So, as far as sculpt works, I love it. This is a very good sculpt, and if I can just get his head on camera here, you can kind of see it through the red glass here. His head is gruesome, distraught. His rib cage is peeking out. He looks disgusting in all the right ways. Now, Scarecrow in the comic has these really, really long hands, all covered, or all ending, I should say, in fear toxin needles. So, and as you can see, those are perfectly encapsulated here. So, moving on to, one last thing I should mention. The helmet was coming apart when I first got it, so I did have to super glue it together, but otherwise you can't really tell. So, now moving on to articulation. Head can look up, not very much, down, not very much. Shoulders, move out, swivel, no bicep swivel at all. Single jointed elbow, which is kind of a disappointment, but I guess you have to do what you can with this design. Swivel at the elbow. Is there a swivel at the wrist? Slight swivel at the wrist. And then move up, down, and then hands are on the four fingers are on a hinge. And, well, that's it for the articulation. What do you want me to say? It's a torso. And as for the stand, you kind of just have to fiddle with it until it decides to work for you. So, for size, this guy, not that big, about 4.5 inches at the bottom of his torso. Because, he don't got no legs. So, pushing him to the side, we get to the piece de resistance of the line, the big boy himself, Bane. Now, this Bane, once again, based on his appearance in the Last Night on Earth comic series. So, sculpting work. Very good. All the little veins and the details on his skin, the green, or I guess it's more painting, but the green for the venom, and the little bat logo he has on his mask, which, not getting into spoilers, but he works for Omega. All the little details around here. This thing is really, really cool, really hefty, and he has a very nice weight to him, as you can hear whenever I just set him down. He is huge, he is big, he is imposing. He is all the things you will look for in a Bane figure. In fact, he is the biggest figure in the entire wave, standing at an impressive 8.5 inches, which is way bigger than the other figures in the line. He completely dwarfs Batman. Batman barely comes up to his chest. The only one who even slightly stands up to him is Wonder Woman, who even then barely comes up to his shoulder. He is huge, but his size does come with a cost. He's a nightmare to pose. And also, on my copy specifically, the wrist comes off very easily. And also, this guy was a pain to put together. It took me pressing against my desk just to be able to get these pieces together. But moving on to articulation, head moves up that far, down that far, limited by just the sheer size of his neck. Elbow, shoulders, move up that far. Full rotation. No swivel here because I don't know how you would even put a swivel there. And then single bend at the elbow. Oh, there goes the fist. Where did it go? Oh, there it goes. The fist, I guess we'll have it detached. Just, no swivel or anything, just a standard little ratchet joint like that. So just a standard ratchet joint. Okay, as for the chest, can crunch back that far, move forward that far, and I will mention his shirt is a rubber piece that is on top of him. It is glued to him, but it's not sculpted like on. It's not painted. It's a rubber piece. And then for the legs, these were the hardest to get on, so I don't really want to. Can't move out at all. Can't kick forward at all. Can't kick back at all. Can kick back that much. Forward that much. Side that much. It's nothing. And then, for the single bend at the knee, you can hear how hard it is just to pose this fucker. Goes pretty far back. And then can bend. And then you got one joint there that can move your leg forward and back, and then a hinge at the toe. And here, I'm getting winded just from posing this guy. He's hefty. The articulation it's bad. I'm just gonna say it. It's outright garbage on this, but it makes up for it just in this your size and presence. And, you're not gonna, it's Bane. You're gonna put him in any dynamic poses most of the time. You're gonna copy the look from the comics by having Scarecrow peeking out over Bane's shoulder. And for that, this is a pretty good figure. Obviously, if you get the rest of the line, you're gonna get him. But do I recommend this line? Yes. I recommend it for Batman fans of DC Multiverse, and anyone who just likes the comic series. So, that's it. Thank you for watching all these videos, and remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.